A bill entitled Legal Profession Act 2012 was removed from the order paper when the 10th sitting of the House of Assembly convened on September 25th. Premier and Minister of Finance Dr. Yolanda Smith was expected to move a motion for the second and third readings of the bill.
We appreciate the importance of the Act, Madam Speaker, because it would have impact on how the legal profession is practiced in this country. That also impact the economy of the country and other businesses such as the financial services and other business that people are engaged in this territory, Madam Speaker. Because of the fact, Madam Speaker, it's so important, it is also important to get it right. While I agree that it's not possible to get it completely right, I think it's our duty to get it as right as possible, as good as possible, to take care of all the things that we need to take care in a particular act. And Madam Speaker, we're not alone with having to deal with the Legal Profession Act. I know at least one other territory who was at the same thing, and just about 2 years ago they brought it and withdrew it because they were still receiving comments about the act which needed to be taken into account. We introduced the act, we had the first reading earlier, several months ago, Madam Speaker. And since then we've received a large number of comments from various people in the legal field and others. And the number and the quality of the comment, Madam Speaker, are determined that they must be taken into consideration. And when they are taken into consideration, Madam Speaker, what we have essentially is a new bill, because there's such a large number of them. And so we thought, Madam Speaker, because of that, it is important to be able to understand and really appreciate these comments, and the further comments, Madam Speaker, that are still coming in up until this morning. And so therefore, for that reason, I'd like to move that the bill under the Legal Profession Act 2012 be withdrawn from the order paper.
Just a week ago, on September 17th, one member of the Inner Bar, Paul Webster QC, had called on legislators to take the necessary steps to pass the Legal Profession Act in the House of Assembly. Webster was at the time addressing a special sitting of the High Court to mark the opening of the new law year. He noted that the practice of law in the BVI has expanded exponentially since the 1980s.
We have come a long way, and things have changed. There is much talk of a Legal Profession Act. It has within it the disciplinary powers for dealing with lawyers and many other good things. And I urge those of the House of Assembly who are present to do what is necessary to make it into law. Maybe our Attorney General could help to give it to us as his going away present.
The Legal Profession Act had its first reading on September 3, 2012. The bill is expected to address various concerns, including that held by some of the territory's commercial lawyers about other lawyers who practice VI law overseas without living in the BVI or having any connection to a local law firm.